Okay, so I'm about to do my first reaction video, and this video right here is you need to watch this. Let's just get into it. You know how many bags you don't like the pizza? I think this is I think a good manager would have just gave her another pizza. But this part right here, he's going way too far. The moment you cross the line is way too far. Now she's about to be fired. She assaulted her like I understand that you're upset, but you should not be a manager if you have no self-control. You acting like you're in the hood or a game. Yes, she threw a pizza box at her, but to take it that far was way like she went over the line. She needs to be fired. Like, how do you pause this? Okay, so this manager who hired her, like, is this how she get down? Norm, if she just did that, like, what else has she done? Because I know that this woman who they're calling Karen went too far by throwing a pizza box, but at the end of the day, she should not have thrown the pizza box. I agree with that, but she didn't injure her, she didn't hurt her. Like, in rude customers be doing some crazy stuff. Throwing should be outlined. What she should have done is tell her, okay, you know what? Like, they got the camera. Okay, we see her. You can't come back to this Pizza Hut. You crossed the line by throwing a pizza box. But can we rewind it? When she said it's no sauce and all that, even if she ain't having a pizza, a good and professional manager should have been like, you know what, ma'am, let me fix you. Let me get you another pizza. I'm sorry about that. Or just be like, you know what, ma'am, you already ate half. Had you have not eaten half, we could help you, you know. And then if she throw the pizza box, well, you know what, ma'am, you can't come back anymore. Or, you know, get her picture up, put it outside the store and be like, you can't come back anymore. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't throw anything at us. Like, that's crossing the line. But even though she crossed the line and threw that pizza box, like, that was not okay or an invitation for her to go in and assault her. Like, if I was this woman's mother, I thought this was a young person when I first saw her. I thought she was a young person, but then I seen a follow-up video and she in her 40s. If I was her mother, I would have got my belt and my switch. You do not put your hands on somebody. Like, she went straight bully, straight hood on her. She threw a box. Okay, ban her from coming to the store. Period. That's it. Don't serve her anymore. But the moment you step outside of a professional person, what's that, character as a manager, and put your hands on somebody and go out there and like beat their butt, you need to be fired yourself, because her throwing a box at you, even though it was out of line, that does not give you permission to assault her or put your hands on her. You should have just, like I said, banned her, put her picture up, you can't come back. But that was crossing the line. This was crazy for me, and I felt like, I thought she was young. I was like, that's a problem with this generation. They disrespectful. They be on some bully type hood stuff. That's not okay. A manager should exhibit self-control. A manager should have this, you know, they should have the ability to work with people during conflicted situations like this. And I think this situation right here in particular shows, this is one of them questions when you go to a job and they was like, tell me a difficult situation and how you handle it. She could have been like, you know what? But one customer came in, she threw a pizza box at me. I said, who? I said, some woo size. And, you know, we took care of that. We put up a picture. You can't come back here no more. But, you know, I handled that very well like a manager. Or I got her a pizza, although she was doing all the yelling at me. I fixed her another pizza. So I just don't think that was a good representation of what a manager should do. And I feel like her pushing her and assaulting her, low key, I feel like she should have been arrested that day. That was not okay. And if not arrested, definitely fired. I don't care how annoying the lady is and throwing things at people is off limits, but you fighting them is even worse. She could have, at the end of the day, even if you want to say it's so bad that her when the pizza butt doc was assaulting her, she could have called the police. She should have never went out, followed her. That's hood. That's unprofessional. And then knocked her down and been willing to beat her butt. You need to go to jail or at least be fired. So that was just horrible, y'all. I hated that. And I felt bad for this woman. I didn't like it. It was disrespectful.
No. You know I swear that for right now. I got you. It's on camera.
And then she just being ghetto in here, like, go ahead, like, no, you assaulted her. You're gonna lose your job. Like, you should be a manager. It's not okay. You didn't have to follow her kid. Like, that was crazy.
Let me get the camera. Let me get a license plate for it. There you go.
Oh my gosh. I feel like that's so ghetto. Talking about, let me get the license plate. Like, she came in there and knocked you out. She threw a box, you know, and she didn't even really hit the person. She just threw it down. It didn't hit that lady. That was it. I just wanted to share that because I thought that was beyond disrespectful. I thought that was assault, and I thought that she should have been arrested, at least fired. Like, they shouldn't be talking to her like, oh, little Karen. No, she was a Karen. She was hood. That was very unprofessional for a manager. Like, that was like low-key bullyish stuff. There was a better way to handle that, and I don't think she has the right credentials to even be a manager. I think she needs to get anger management. Karen may that woman may need some anger management, but not like she do. Like, there's no excuse. When you dealing with customers, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know if that lady just got a divorce, if she getting beat up. You don't know what she going through to make her have that hard day. That's why when you go to ma'am, I hope you repent. God is love. It's a better way you could have handled that. I don't think you should be in a manager position. I think you need anger management and you need help. It's not okay.
And Kevin's having public freakouts, racist rants, and stick around.